All right, look here, man. We're gonna stick with the NBA, and this is a topic, man. You guys went kind of real deep in on this when y'all were texting. Rumor has it that the Kawhi Leonard deal is kind of shady. That Jerry West still owes like $2 million or something like that. So I know you guys were saying that you guys, both of you said you don't think the deal was legit. There's something going on in the background. So whose palms got greased, and how did this deal get through? That's my question. If it's not legit, how did it get approved?
Look,
what's going on?
I don't I don't have a whole lot to say about this, but we all know Kawhi's uncle.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't never struck me as the most upstanding, straightforward dude.
Dude from
you
Jersey.
Know what I'm saying?
Come on.
So
He's from Jersey. Come on.
So I'm not all that surprised, really. I'm really not all that surprised.
Yeah, because the thing that I looked up, man, it was saying that Jerry West still owed like $2.5 million on the deal. I'm like, wait a minute, how can he make a deal if he doesn't have all the money to make the deal? I'm like, what happened with that?
Yeah, and when this came out, my mind immediately went to KD to Golden State.
Mm-hmm.
Because Jerry West was the orchestrator of that one too.
Oh, so that's the common denominator, huh?
Yes.
Hey,
now
the shoe fits.
Hold on, B and K, man. We got to put this out there. Do you guys know he talking about? Do you know who Jerry West is, right?
The logo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when I saw that reported, and I was like, you B, I said, wait a minute. I did my research, and I said, wait a minute. I said, he still 2.5. I'm like, how can he make a deal if he didn't have all the money? What? I said, is there something in business I'm missing where you can like, okay, look, 10 years from now, just give me the money, we good. That could be the case.
Well, let me say this, and Kennedy, you can go.
Yeah.
Any other great agent or agent representing a superstar, they see something shady, they're walking away. They may even drop the player as a client. Kawhi's uncle ain't that dude. He's not that guy. He's not that person. Go ahead, Kennedy.
What you got?
All right, so let me run this back. Now remember, I'm taking you summer. What was it? I got summer 2000. 2020 so long. I forgot. It was summer 2019. All right, summer 2019. All the speculation was, oh, Kawhi's going to the Lakers. Oh, he's going to what's his name? And that was that. And then he had to make his deal, and then nothing happened. You wake up the next morning, and all of a sudden you see this complex deal that Oklahoma City and the Clippers got done with Paul George, and then Kawhi, like out of the blue. And then we hear that Kawhi, and then we hear backstories that Kawhi was trying to get KD to come over to the Clippers, and then KD said no, and then he was trying, and then all this secretness. Look, Jerry West has been in this league since the 60s as a player, as a team president, as a general manager. Mm-hmm. He is the man who got Shaq from Orlando to the Lakers. Right. This man knows the dirty work of the NBA. So when I heard that there was a shadiness, and I'm like, yeah, I believe it, because I still don't know how did something that complex get done so quickly? It made no sense to me.
Jerry West essentially got Pau Gasol for Kwame Brown. Same dude. Pau Gasol for Kwame Brown.
Well, look.
I mean, yeah, later on, Marcus was a part of the deal. But no, we didn't know what Marcus was, and we didn't know who he was going to turn out to be.
But here's the thing, man. Here's the point I want to make. Is it that Jerry West is really smart, or is there something really shady going on? And that you say he's been in the league since the 60s. He's been a general manager. he might know those back doors and he might know the back alleys to make deals done that
there
are
it
legit.
is, right there. There it is. It's the back deals, and also he knows the rules. He probably helped write them because he's been in the league so long.
Good point,
in
man. Wow.
such a prominent position.
That's a damn good point, K man. He wrote the rules and said, okay, look, I know this when I made it up. Okay, yeah.
And then you got to remember, he was the general manager for the Lakers when they were running the show in the 80s.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, him and the Bus family. Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, it's gonna be real interesting to see, what comes out of this investigation.
I know, B. I'm so curious to see, man.
I mean,
I am so curious because when I saw it, I did my research and the $2.5 million. I'm like, wait a minute, man.
Because look, the timing of it all is funny because 2 weeks after Paul George get his bag, now the Kawhi deal is being investigated.